We got something on a big rod finally. Well, what's going on, everybody? It has been a really long time since I made a video. I apologize to anybody that watches anyway. So, long story short, I'm back at work. I was laid off from December all the way up until late March. So I kind of used that time to spend time with the family. Didn't worry so much about making any kind of fishing videos, but got a pretty good day today here in southeastern New York. As you can see, I'm on a huge river. This is the Hudson River. You can see that on camera. That's a nuclear power plant across the way. It's pretty cool. But no, I'm setting up here, going to try to catch some striper. So what we got rigged up is an 8/0 circle hook. I got a body chunk of herring on a sliding 3-ounce sinker. Get to where I can see it here. On the 3 sliding sinker kind of setup. And for the rod, it's a 10-foot spear, kind of a surf fishing rod. Picked it up at the local Walmart for right about 35 bucks. So, all right, guys, let's see if we can start season 2 of my fishing channel with a bang. Figure out where to put the pole now. Guys, well, we got the cut bait out, soaking up. Hopefully something comes and grabs hold of that. Striper would be great. Even better is a sturgeon. I do hear there's sturgeon in this river, but they're not very common to catch. Actually, a cool thing, a few years ago they were doing a side scan survey of this river, and about 10 miles upstream here, they marked a 14-foot long Atlantic sturgeon. I don't know what I would do if I hooked into a 14-foot fish. It's not like I'm going to bring it in, but it'd be kind of cool to fill on the end of the line. So, all right, well, let's rig the other rods up. I'm going to use one more rod of smaller cut bait, and then another rod I'm going to use night crawler. All right, y'all, so I got the night crawler rigged up a little bit on the smaller size. Excuse me, I got to fix the cord here real quick. A little on the smaller size, but it's on a number 6 regular J hook. Got this small, I think it's a 1/2 ounce sinker. 10-pound mono on hole. And you guys may remember this reel. I kind of rebuilt it, and I'll go a little bit more in depth. But this is my Zebco 33 spin cast reel. I can't get my words out today. So I kind of rebuilt this. So in the original form, these come with like a nylon bushing type bearing. I bought another Platinum 33 reel, so the old Platinum 33 reel, I took the sealed bearings out, installed them in this, and it makes a world of difference with this reel. And this is my kind of small bait fishing reel if I do any kind of bait fishing for trout or something small, maybe small catfish. And that's what this is for today. I'm going to try to catch a small catfish or white perch are in this river. White perch are kind of like white bass, but a little bit smaller. So let's get this rod out and hope we can get something on it. It casts pretty good for just 10-pound test line. There's a lot of people who will hate on these spin cast reels. They say they don't cast well or perform well. Well, so far I don't have a problem with them. Especially this reel. My favorite thing about it's got that bite alert. So if I'm not paying attention, which if I'm fumbling with the camera or looking on my phone, I'm going to hear it take line if something grabs it up. Let's get this set down and see if anybody wants to take it. I'm just going to put this one probably right here next to my bigger rod here. And last but not least, I'm going to set up my other Zebco catfish rod. That's going to have a chunk of cut bait on it. Oh. Might have been my brain playing tricks on me. I just saw that rod move. Well, that was fast. If it's something, I don't know. All right, well, let's just get the other rod set up. Sorry about the noise, guys. Seems like Thomas the choo-choo train had to come ruin the video. Usually later in the day, yeah, that did move. You guys see that? getting ding tapped or something's messing with it. I got somebody else coming out later tonight. It's a gentleman I've been working alongside with here at this job I'm on. I'm gonna set up all my rods on this right side. Yeah, they're still hitting it. So I'm gonna cast this rod on the right side. I'll show you guys what it is real quick. I got a small piece of cut herring on there. This is 15-pound line, and this is my Berkeley Boss Hoss catfish rod. You guys, I have this on a couple videos I got. So same thing with this reel. It's got the vital like the last reel, the small 33. Just a little bit more heavier duty rod and reel setup. Perfect for catfishing or maybe even carp fishing. So as that rod's getting hit, the white one's getting some ding taps on it. I don't know if something's got it or not. Should we reel down on it? No, my line just went totally slack. Let's give it a second. Let's give it a second. I'm not sure if the camera picked it up, but it was getting... Oh, now this one's getting hit now. A little one, let's see. Alright, as I see the line moving. Alright guys, we're on something right now, I think. It ain't fighting very hard, so let's see what we got. First fish. White perch. Little guy. That had to have been what was hitting that cut bait the other day. That's a good sign. I didn't have my camera last year, guys, but hold on, guy. Let me release this fish first, and then I'll tell you what I was going to say. Little white perch. They're all over this river here, and these are a good forage food for the striped bass that are in here. So it's good to see these guys. Go on, little guy. Nope, go that way. Go that way. No, keep going. Anyway, so last year when I was in Philadelphia, I was working on a line on a job in Philadelphia, and I was striper fishing. That's where I caught my personal best fish of all time, which was a 38 or 39, I can't remember exactly, inch striper. And I was fishing for them for striper for about a solid 3 to 4 weeks, about a month I'd say. And I really didn't start getting into the stripers until I started catching the little white perches. I'm not sure if, 2 and 2 tying together with these guys, but most definitely it's a good sign. Just because last year I was catching the white perch. When I started to anyway, that's when the stripers started really hitting. And the reports are saying that a lot of striper are being caught right now, so all we can do is hope. But we got the skunk out at least. A little tiny guy, but it's a fish. Let's get this thrown back out and see if we can get another. You guys see that white pole dancing a bit, or is that just me? I think I'm going crazy. Something's definitely tinkering with it. I'm going to quit staring at it. I downsized weights. I used to have a 3 ounce on this. Now it's 1.5 ounces. So I'm going to cut the weight in by half, and I think I can still get a pretty far cast. So let's bait this bad boy up. And... All right. All right, my very first eel. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Sure if the camera's picking it up. Let's make sure we're recording. Yeah, we're recording. I thought the camera was on when I set the hook, but it wasn't. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Alrighty guys, I gave that eel to these guys over here, to Cody over there to use as bait. Sorry for the full moon, but look at this. It's kind of like a glue. Their slime on them is weird. That's the first time I caught. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Well, all we could do is get another bait in the water. It's been a long minute, guys, but I finally got another bite. Oop. There we go. You want to use him?
Fuck yeah. Little perch?
Yep. Little Y perch. Looks like we got live bait. Alright guys, got the new bait on. Nice midsection from a herring. That headpiece was sitting out there for a good couple hours, so.
Go with the headpiece or body?
Body. Mid chunk. I'm not going to go out as deep this time. Figure I won't go as deep. Let's see if these fish are running shallow. It's 18 to 22 foot within 50 foot out, so. Of course, I'm going to use a bell because I tend to stare at shiny things and forget I have a pole in the water. Alright guys, we're about set up, so let's just hope we can get a fish on the line. Alright guys, sorry about the train noise, but we got something on a big rod finally. Fighting good. It's probably a small striper. Let's see what we got. Make a video out of it. Catfish. Yep. Catfish. Alright guys, let me get him unhooked. We'll get a better look at this guy. Put up a pretty decent bite. You guys want me to measure him? Yeah, we'll measure him. He looks, I'm gonna guess 20 inches, 23 inches maybe, I don't know. All right, let's get a length on this old boy. 22 inches. All right, let's get him back. Go home, catfish. That way's home, catfish. Look, he wants to eat me. He is upset. He wants to grab my ankle, pull me in with him. There he goes.